think it actually all started with a Facebook post. I don't sell fiber, I just want better service. Is there anybody else that's interested?
Our first option was to go to the incumbent providers and ask them, will you step in and fill this void? We have residents who are clamoring for better connections.
The private providers weren't committed to helping us solve problems, and that's really what led me to then think about what my role is as a council member. And it was at that moment that I personally pivoted and started doing outreach to my colleagues to say, let's look at the municipal fiber options.
Okay, everybody just wave too. Give a wave.
We took our time, and it became very apparent through that process that Utopia was the best partner for Bountiful.
So, we braced for a whole city construction project. We're a city on a mountainside. If people are unhappy, they can find you. And honestly, the construction was not hard. It was not difficult.
With the Bountiful Fiber project, we were able to complete that project about a year ahead of schedule.
Not everybody gets to say that you finish on budget and ahead of schedule, which is exactly what happened.
Everyone says what makes something special is the people. Linden was one of the first 11 Utopia interlocal cities that joined together to start the network. Infrastructure is definitely something that I always mention when we're trying to talk with a great company to come to our community. We say, hey, it's already here in the road and it's ready to light up.
Bozeman is a great place to live. It got a lot of attention in the past decade due to a very popular television show. Bozeman itself is such a beautiful community. During COVID and immediately thereafter, Bozeman had a large influx of remote work. And some of that is due to us having a fiber to the home network that can provide those gigabit and multi-gigabit connections. In fact, I've had many people who are moving to Bozeman who reach out to me before putting an offer in on a house to make sure that they can get our service before they sign on the line.
UTOPIA Fiber is the nation's foremost expert in open access networks. What we've developed here in Utah is something that we can deploy in other parts of the country.
The open access model is what we use to be the right balance between city partnership and private sector competition and innovation. What that does is it allows one fiber infrastructure to be built, and all of the different companies can come in and use that. It's the proper role of government to provide infrastructure, but then that infrastructure enables private sector competition into these communities.
Behind me, you can see businesses up and down our historic Main Street. I don't know that there is probably not one of them that doesn't have a service provider that's on Utopia. The biggest benefit of Utopia is the fact that it's still free market within that network. Even the big guys nationally, they don't have to build their own network up in these small towns. They can just choose to become a service provider that's on Utopia.
Utopia is a great example of Utah's pioneering spirit. Thinking through problems, thinking into the future, working together, doing things that are hard.
Many of these fiber cables are over 20 years old, and yet we're on the third or fourth generation of technology. It's one of the benefits of a fiber network is that it's so future-proof.
Everybody who has signed up has been positive and has loved it.
I've never experienced having residents reach out and say, when is the construction coming to my street?
Our project was 100% complete March of 2020. That's right when the pandemic started, and we had gigabyte fiber internet speeds available to every home and business.
They more than have lived up to every commitment and expectation that we had. We couldn't be happier.